name is Angelo Indre, and this is a project of mine I've been working on, currently titled Controller Mapper. Open on my screen over here, we've got Ableton Live 12 Suite open. I've got a set with a keys, track, bass, drums, and a synth, and also this 5th track helper, which contains a program that I built using Max for Live, which communicates with an application that I built using the Juice framework, which has an interface that looks like this. We have a table with control axis, parameter, map, and clear mapping buttons, and it's bound to the 6 control axes of my PlayStation controller. I've got left stick, right stick, X and Y axis, and then also controller triggers R2 and L2. The current mapped state is left stick X and Y are on frequency and resonance of this synthesizer track. There's an auto filter here, and this knob titled frequency, this one titled resonance. When I move my controller joystick, the device down there responds to my input. And right stick, I'll pull up the mapping table again. Right stick was bound to rate and amount, which those aren't very descriptive, but this is still in the early stages. Rate and amount refer to this chorus thing down here, chorus ensemble, rate and amount. So as I adjust values on this, you'll see those sliders change. And my reason for doing this is joysticks and triggers have a slightly different response model than parameters available on my MIDI controller, which I can show over here. Boop. So on that keyboard over there, there's only a couple different mod values. There's faders, knobs, and one pitch bend wheel. And the pitch bend wheel is the only one that really behaves somewhat like this, where it snaps back to a middle position and you can push it to a vertical extreme up or a vertical extreme down. And you can get generic values and assign them to some parameter in your software. But on that controller, there's only one axis that's like this. And this controller has 4 that are like that, as well as 2 that share similar behavior but bounce back to a resting position at the end of a spectrum rather than in the middle of the spectrum. So being able to bind these control axes gives me unique abilities to change up parameters in music. And this is kind of just like the functionality demo video. I can obviously talk more about the code and all the different software and frameworks I've used to build this, like an interview or any other forum, but that'd be a little bit nitty gritty for this video. So now let's see what things sound like. That does it. Thank you for watching.